What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So, I'm out here chilling in my home. Get ready to review Dark Knight's Metal. This is my first Dark Knight's Metal comic that I've ever bought and read, and I'm excited. And first of all, we gotta look at this cover, man. Look at the Dark Knights. Red Death, Murder Machine, Dawnbreaker. We'll soon know then this is, I think, Destroyer. We'll know the names of these two later, but man, then the Batman who laughs, the man who laughs. Look at how sinister they are. They're definitely a force to be reckoned with. I chose this cover because it was a boss cover. Just look at all the Dark Knights. They are a force to be reckoned with. So let's get into it. This is a good cover. I'd like to say it's better than the cover that This is more action-packed evil villain type of stuff where others chose the what is it? Ah, dang it. We'll get into the name later, but I just like this cover. But anyway, let's move in. So we start in Smallville, Kansas. The family's out. We see Damian and John rocking, doing their thing, and it looks like everybody has relaxing after the world's been saved. We got Bruce doing Bruce things, Superman chilling with Lois, and we got Wonder Woman. And Bruce is just thanking him for helping him out. Fighting off the bad guys. And thought that he had seen the worst in his life, and we just see, we all think everything's good, and everybody's just partying, doing their thing. Lois is really feeling it. But then, of course, we see that, Bruce is bleeding. And then he says something, Carpe Diem. And then in the next page, boom! We got the hand coming out of the chest right here like a freaking chest buster from Alien. And then we see that Bruce is like, no. We see Clark is like, no, not again. And then we see this dude right here, the main villain. The main villain right here. Clark is saying that he beat him, but he's like, again, because I let you, so you could see this moment. And then we have his crew, the Dark Knights, walk in, and we just see the man who loves saying, "Oh, we came for the party. We heard there'd be cake." Ooh, man, he's ready to just make shit up, man. F it all up, and then we can just see Clark is like, no, this can't be happening. Is all that happens, Clark Kent. The only truth is, in the end, all roads lead back to darkness. And then we see everybody's just suffering. This dude right here, he's got Lois and Wonder Woman down. Boom. It looks like Damian and John have been incinerated. And then Clark gets the same treatment, and then we hear his name again, Clark. So he's like, Clark, Superman, wake up. And then we see that he's up, and it would seem that the lasso of truth has broken him out of it. And then he's like saying, I've been fighting. He's like, yeah, I know you've been fighting Barbatos. That's his name. Barbatos. So we see that Clark has been fighting Barbatos so many times, apparently, under an illusion. He's fought with the Joker and Lex, lost. Fought with Orion and Mr. Miracle, and lost. It's like, and it said that he lost every time. But he's like, it was the same for me, but hear me now. Whatever you faced, this is worse. So we see that Metropolis has been conquered completely. Everything's down. It's like we need to move before Barbados finds us again. It's like, but the people, they've been, how long was I gone? And then apparently it's been a week since the end of issue 2, which, ties in quite nicely to actual releases of the book. So, 7 days. We've been on those towers since Barbados attacked us in the tomb. Now, come on. And then we just see that Jimmy's been mutated into a doomsday beast, and Wonder Woman mentions that everybody's been mutated. And now Clark is freaking out about his family. And John is safe, so it's curious where John is at the moment, but apparently Lois has been affected. And Superman is like, where is Barbados? And Diana's like, come on, chill, we got it. It's like, where is Barbados? And she reluctantly tells him he's in Gotham City. So, boom! just freaking supersonics all the way down there. So we see Gotham City is basically, you know, a nightmare. Everything is just, corpses, skeletons, and then we just see Barbados with his, like, oh my gosh, man, look at this dude. He's like, see Clark Kent, just as in Smallville, all roads lead back, and then Clark is like, hey, I'm not hearing that again. Tries to give him the heat vision to the dark. And then we see somebody like this, Superman, and then we just see, thank God, we just see Batman. It's like, your vitals, Bruce, it's really you, yes, and I know what needs to happen. You do? What? Same thing as always with you. Less talking and more punching, so we see the Doomsday Dark Knight. Just give Superman a bit of the 1-4 action, bam! Then we hit into metal. Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder are doing their thing, man, and we got all of their metal names. I can imagine this like at the beginning of a TV show. You just see what happens, and then boom, metal, and we just see everybody. We see the Dark Knights. We see what Batman did. Everything is just going insane. So he crash lands back into Gotham City in Mr. Freeze's district. And so, as Clark gets up, we see the man who laughs. Gotham City, buddy. Crime Alley, to be specific, where my parents died. I'm over it. So, we just see the man who laughs just busting in with his Robins by the chains, man. This dude is probably one of the most iconic characters I've seen now already. I'm actually so freaking, like, I want to know more about him, man. Dang. And it's like, Bruce, this is your city. How could it was? But I'm done protecting it. I've given that job over to my friends from Arkham. This district is Mr. Freeze's. And mine, the Frost Giants, ooh. It's like, listen to me. You're Bruce Wayne. Every cell in your body says so. And he's like, yeah, that's true. It's like, for all of us, we just see all the Dark Knights surrounding Superman. All right, then. And he's trying to reach to the humanity of these people, which he can't, obviously. It's like, all right, then if you're Bruce, that means there has to be some good in you somewhere. And, obviously, there is no good. They're pure evil. And you expect good from this dude? It's like, Clark, that's exactly what you said to me on my world right before I killed you and your whole family. A devastator. Bam! Tackle Superman from behind. It's like, see, down here, down in our realm, worlds are created by all you people up here. You fear or hope for something and it births a world. They tell us we're your Bruce's greatest fears. Like, say, oh, I don't know, one day you get out of control and he experiments with Doomsday virus to stop you and destroys the planet. The thing is, each of us has killed you, all of you, in our wars. We crossed the lines he's scared to. Which actually begs the question, are we really his fears or his desires? Food for thought. That's some nice dialogue right there. So Superman's fighting this guy, but he realizes no matter how hard he punches them, nothing works. So Superman gets taken down, boom. And then the Devastator's like, now, for the good times, I'll let you choose. Your eyes open or closed. And then we just see, Dr. Fate portal. Hang on, Superman. Zoom. Flash comes in. Flash saves Superman. And then they're all transported to the Oblivion Bar where they see Kendra, a.k.a. Hawkgirl. And they're in one of the safest places, which is the Oblivion Bar. And then we see the upkeep, the owner, Nightmaster, and his uncle Bobo. Not really his uncle, as they say. So everybody's just discussing how Dr. Fate, Steel, and Mr. Terrific used their connections to the Nth Metal, and they ported everybody to this place after the Abominations, pretty much the Dark Knights, came and took over. And then Superman's like, I don't understand. I've only been gone a few days, and you look beaten, all of you. And outside, how the hell did this happen? And we see that it's simple, Superman. Nightwing is here. It's like, we lost. Nightwing, you look like you've been through hell. No kidding. We've been fighting without sleep nonstop, day in, day out. A team of us tried to win back Gotham. Just Gotham. But Barbados and the Dark Knights, they're too powerful. Like, exactly the point. The murder machine is in Detroit, and his Alfreds have taken over, and the Red Storm, Red Death, has come in and put out his Speed Force Storm, which ages everybody to death. So basically, this is like war, basically, and they've all lost. Like their forces have been depleted. Like you say, more cities will fall by tonight. Every place the Dark Knights conquers, they create those towers of people, living conductors of dark energy. And then he's like, of course, they're creating a circuit. They're going to try to sink the world into the dark. We need to fight them. And he mentions that Flash tried in Central City, but he lost. And Green Lantern also lost. And then Cyborg obviously fell, as we saw in the Murder Machine. He fell to the Murder Machine, and they haven't heard back from him. And then in Gotham City, we see that Dick regrets that he lost the Teen Titans, but he didn't just lose the Teen Titans. The Teen Titans are gone, and so is the entire Suicide Squad. They're all taken down, and it just hits them like it's bad. And then Kendra's telling them that you gotta get over this. We got minutes before the Dark Knights find us, and that was the cost of getting you, a cost I was against. And then we see that one of them was like, say what you will, but I've been in enough wars to know we need every good warrior. And then Kendra's like, wonder when I've been fighting wars back when you were still a pile of dirt. Ooh. Now, if you had listened if you had listened to me back at Black Hawk Island and given me Batman instead of protecting him, maybe we'd have a chance. But these are killing machines, and there's nothing that will stop Barbados or them from. And then we see Green Arrow and Damian come in with their nth metal. It's like, this stops them. Nth metal, it hurts them. We saw it in Gotham. Green Arrow's right. Shame you and your bird goons destroyed the stuff, all of the stuff, Saunders, and we see not all of it, Robin. You see Dr. Fate saying that the nth metal is in Steel's hammer, in his helmets, and in the Plastic Man egg right here. So we are going to see Plastic Man later down the road. This is like great. So you see Mr. Terrific is like, Fate's right. The egg is vibrating, but in patterns, I think the coordinates here, if I'm correct, one location in deep space, one is beneath Atlantis, and one points to the center of the multiverse. The center of the multiverse is the Rock of Eternity. Alright then, if the nth metal is what we need to kill these things, then we break into teams, one metal-linked ally on each squad. Green Lantern, you and Mr. Terrific take the Plastic Man egg to the location in space. Arthur Atlantis the location is not accessible. And we just see what the hell are you talking about, not accessible? This is world-ending stuff. Get your head out of the water. I just watched my family get swallowed by the shadows, and he's like, and then Arthur's like, and one of those things took Mara. You still know nothing of the secrets of. Wait, there's one more set of coordinates. They're coming from a stronger than the rest, and it doesn't make sense. Where is it? It's nowhere. The coordinates are negative. They point to darkness. And then Superman is like, the dark multiverse. Listen, he's telling that he fought Barbados, and that he felt that something was calling to him. And he feels that Bruce has been sending an SOS message to him, and everything like that. And, Nightwing is saying that he felt it too, but he thinks that Bruce is gone. And Damian, strikes him, saying that he doesn't believe it. And he's like saying, and Nightwing's like, I'm sorry, but it's just not happening. And he feels like the only way that they can honor Bruce is if they fight here. And, he's saying that the Dark Knights are not his. Damian's like saying the Dark Knights are not part of my father. They're his worst fears, and he's trapped out there with them. Superman's right. We need to get my father. So Damian is caring about Bruce like a son should. And then, but wait, we got a little guest right here. And then we say, besides, we don't have enough allies. And Nightwing's before then is saying that we don't have enough allies to go and fight. It's like Dr. Fail stealing the plastic egg. We need 4. Look around. No one is magically. He's ready to go in for the kill, but then, swank, we see a thorn right through the head. And then we see Deathstroke. My dude, my man. He's like, hey, this job ain't pay, right? Deathstroke. He was the last one through. His armor, his sword, their Prometheum. He has a connection. He can. Then we hear a rumble. It's like, and that's last call. It's like, and one of them was like, they found us. Whatever we're doing, we need to do it now. So, we just see Superman still saying, look. It's like, look, I'm telling you, Batman called to me, and we gotta find him. Barbarians are trying to drag us into the dark, and it's winning, damn it. But if the essence is darkness, the fastest way to bring us down is to stop us from hoping. From venturing into the unknown, searching for the light. Our friend might be that light, and he needs us. Now I have to find a way to get to the dark multiverse. Like, but I need your help, Flash. You too, Steel's like, he's like, Iris, everyone I care about needs me, but I'll help you first. So Flash has got it. Any objections? Then Godspeed. And then Damian thanks Clark and said, I'll find him. And now everybody's getting ready to focus. Dr. Fate is getting ready to lead him out. And then Kendra's like, what are you two doing? It's like, closing time, Jim. Put it on my tab. It's like, you know I was in a rock band when I was young, a million lives ago. The Electrics, my mates, we used to say every night is a battle, fighting a hostile crowd in the service of an ever-loving spirit of rock and roll. It's like, this was the first place I played. Now I run it, and I've served everyone. Named a drink for every hero in the universe. It's been nice. It's like, nice man, so they'll kill you if they stay. It's like, but I haven't had a good battle in a long while, Kendra, so get the hell out. And it's like, leave a man to his fate. Now go. So everybody escapes. And then boom! We just see the man who laughs like, Jim, it's been too long. It's like, some hot flesh and for the kids, and a round of Batman on me. That's a tall glass of just ice, right? Oh, not the ice pawns. But yeah. So everybody's going to their locations and getting ready to do business. And so we see that they go to Bialia, we go into space, there's the Mariana Trench, then the Fortress of Solitude. So this is the same thing that apparently the Anti-Monitor did. So they're going to use the Phantom Zone generator to create a dark matter portal in it. And so they're going to make Steel the conduit, and we see parallels of Superman racing Flash here as they use their energy to generate and keep the whole stable. So Steel is taking it, and then he's still maintaining that he felt help, so the thing is open, the dark matter is ready, and then Superman goes, it's like, I'm coming for you, Bruce. Meanwhile, unfortunately, Nightmaster didn't make it. He got a sword to the head. And I'm guessing those Robins are eating that monkey. So you got the whole crew here. And the Batman who smells like Darkseid put on a track for me. So he puts on a track, and we just see them just saying that music is beautiful, that you can't stop vibrations. And then Clark, so full of hope, and said, yes, I can almost see it. And it's like, it's not going to be... And then we see that it's a trap. Ouch. And then we just see an S. A trap, an S, oh god, no. So they just finally arrived. It's like, no, let me go. We've been waiting so long. So in the dark multiverse, like this can't be happening. And then we just see, why, Clark, why? And then we see that Bruce warned him. And that he tried to warn him through the music, through vibrations and everything like that, which is why we just see not Batman. So he's like saying, "Don't come here," basically, and it's the reverse of my code. It was a warning clock. I was saying, "Don't come here." We just see one for the Electrics and the last drink for you, Clark, a Superman, an import of the highest quality. Down you go. So it was all part of the plan. And it's like they wanted Superman all along because he had enough energy as a conduit. And he's now the world will sink into darkness. Dang. This was... I can see why people love this. I love this book. This is fantastic. Give it a good 9 out of 10. You know? It ain't perfect because of that ice pun. But yeah, people gotta get this. This is great comic book stuff. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Once again, I put out these reviews for you, the people. Because I want to review good comics. I want to get good content out there. I want to discuss with you so we can have a good discussion and enjoy comics like they should. Thank y'all again for watching. I'll have more reviews tomorrow. See y'all later, and good night.